Hi, Jay Frederick Smith, Continental Realty of Jackson. We're at 4802 Palmer Avenue in sunny Jacksonville, Florida, and we're heading around to the back to where this little accessory dwelling unit is at. In-law quarters, if you like. And it's just, I think, a renovated garage is what it is. But we're going to take a quick look at that. Shouldn't take us but a minute, and then we'll be done with this property. So let's head on in. Okay, so the main living space is painted in a really dark, almost black, kind of a gray color. And since you don't have any windows in here, it really is, good for your cave trolls. I mean, because it does feel like a cave. There is just the window at the front, and if I was to close this up, it would be a terrible, terrible dark room. I think it really needs to be painted. And it's kind of interesting as what was the garage at one point in time to have this layout, but we'll have a look around a little bit. Looks like we've got a cutout for a vent, as if the dryer used to be there at one point in time. There is an outlet that looks like an outlet possibly for a washing machine here, but there is no other accoutrements for that. So we're gonna go in here. Oh, hold on. So this is really dark. Just a minute here, guys, and let me get my other flashlight for my other phone going. So at least get a little bit of light. Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna have to see a little bit of light here. So what you've got is, against this wall, also painted in that horrible dark gray, is the washer dryer hookups, a spare outlet. Everything is done on the outside of the walls except that original outlet there, which means I think it was done recently, with the conduit covering up the wiring itself. And not all of the wiring. There is a big piece of what looks like, it's just Romex here, that's been painted and textured, that runs all the way up to the ceiling and into the ceiling. I don't know what that's all about. We've got a faux brick wall. This is just a panel board that's been installed here with a little towel hook and a little round mirror with a 3-light vanity light over the top with the conduit. Kind of a, industrial style to this. Although they didn't continue that with the vanity, they did put in a Home Depot special $129 vanity with a built-in sink and oiled bronze faucet, toilet right next to it, and then what looks like a shower pan here. Now, there's no closets or anything in here, so I'm not sure exactly what's in that back space, but I think maybe, it's just void space, or maybe there's a closet, something on that side of the wall. We'll have a look. Small little shower with no door. It's okay, so, I've already talked about this, but a shower door, I think, is essential for this kind of thing. Also, we've got this weird thing in this bathroom. We've got these acoustic tiles. So these are made of paper material that is really going to be susceptible to the moisture of a shower. So I really think that is probably a bad idea, and really the acoustic tiles should come out. The fan light is great to have it here, but in the acoustic tile, probably not such a good idea. No, I think it's a bad idea. So let's take the step up into the kitchen. So we've got quartz countertops and what looks like maybe original but painted cabinets with oiled bronze pulls. There's a place for a microwave, and the microwave plug, it says here, is probably in this cabinet. Yep. Okay, so the plug is in that cabinet. There's a place for a smoke detector, but it's not installed. I don't know why we've got that panel. It looks like it was just stuffed in up there. They've done a lovely job of texturing the light. Thank you so much. I love the effect of the light going through that texture like that. It's very interesting. And hopefully I'm kidding. I like the quartz. My feelings on quartz, though. It's interesting that they have this quartz here cut this way, but it's what it is. Single deep basin sink with the pull down faucet and oil bronze. I like that little pattern. That's nice. With those subway tiles, sort of pseudo subway tiles that we saw before. Oh, not too bad. I mean, all things considered, it's not a bad little kitchen. There's no dishwasher or room for it. I think that would probably be a space that you could put your trash can if you wanted. There's no range. You know, you definitely need the range hood with the microwave and the range in here. So one new window here in the kitchen. So that gives us a total of 2 windows in this entire unit. So most of your lighting is going to be from the flush mount lights, LED, I think, on the ceilings. And that's it. Now we saw the washer dryer hookup, but what I didn't see is a vent. I see that's one, but where's the vent here? There isn't a vent here. So you're going to have to cut a hole for your dryer. Also, for this to not block the doorway, you're probably going to have to put a stackable in here in this back corner, okay? Which means that this outlet probably should be moved down that way a little bit so you can get everything, you know, kind of tucked in the corner like it should be. Still don't know what's behind that wall, but maybe we can find out. I'm going to just take a quick look on the outside because I'm not sure. Seems strange. I'm not sure, but let's just take a quick peek to see if we can see what's going on the outside over there. We'll just walk around. Yeah. Well, that's where it is. So what we've got is a space that is sealed in. It's sealed in. And it's a 3x6 space that's sealed in. And I have no idea what it is that would be for. Now, I saw the dryer vent hole there, but that doesn't actually equate to a place where you could access that dryer vent. So, all right. Well, all things considered, I think I'm not going to worry about the dryer vent at this point. We can all see what it is that we've got here. This little home, 4802 Palmer Avenue, 4 bedrooms in the main, 1 bedroom here in the little ADU. And it's not a bad space, especially if you put some decent furniture in here and did something about these terrible gray walls so it's not so cave-like. And that's my thoughts anyway. So all in all, I kind of like this property. I feel like it could be good for a family, especially if they have, like a grandmother or someone that needs to live with them, but that doesn't want to have direct access to the house, the family. The only problem is that the only washer-dryer connections are here in the ADU, and there's none actually in the main house itself. So, you'd be bugging your neighbor or your family member who's living in this, for laundry every day, unless you wanted to go to the laundromat. All things considered, though, I do think it's a good house for that kind of need, and the neighborhood seems to be decent. Roof seems good. Flooring seems okay. Older structure, I didn't feel too many soft spots that made me too nervous. I don't feel too nervous about the flooring. And, all things considered, I think really it's not a bad little place. So once again, we're at 4802 Palmer Avenue. This is J. Frederick Smith, Continental Realty Jacks. We're just going to get this locked up, and I will see you at the next one.